Hey Taurus, welcome to your October General Psychic Tarot reading. Happy Halloween / Samhain. Samhain is the correct name and term, pronunciation for Halloween, which, you know, Samhain is the original holiday, pagan holiday associated now with Halloween. So for those of you who didn't know that, there you have it, a little bit of an introductory history lesson. But anyways, Taurus, I hope that you are doing well. I'm excited for Halloween. As you see, I've gotten a jump start with my outfit and costume here. And I've also gotten a little bit of a jump start with your reading. So I went ahead and drew you a spirit animal totem for the month of October here. And Taurus, you got crane. So immediately, the feelings, overall intuition messages I'm getting with crane here is that a lot of you are focusing on the longevity of something. Whatever it is you might be creating, Taurus, there's a focus here on establishing long-term results, a long-term reward. And with that, the crane is speaking of patience. So in October, topics and feelings of longevity, patience, waiting for the right opportunity to strike, to act, is going to be big. And specifically, you know, we do have the full moon picture showing up here with crane. So the full moon that's happening about mid-month in Aries could be significant for you. But I'm also hearing that the Scorpio new moon that'll be happening at the end of the month when we move into Scorpio season is going to be a pretty significant turning point for you as well. And that's on the 27th. So just pay attention to those time frames right off the bat, because that's pretty powerful. And you know, with crane, there is a calling from the other side. Some of you Tauruses may feel compelled to consult with an energy reader, whether it be a tarot reader or psychic of some kind this month, who will really help with communicating with the other side, the other world. I'm hearing specifically with crane here, it's for some of you are wanting to reach out to a past ancestor. It's almost like seeking, you know, encouragement or advice from someone who has passed on topics of long-term, how to achieve the long-term over a goal or over a relationship, whatever it be for you, Taurus. So I know that's very specific, very deep and spiritual, but that is coming up strong for you, Tauruses. Now, the sun is affecting your house and part of your chart for you risings out there that has to do with physical health, what you're feeling in your body, how you're treating your physical body, how mental traumas and stresses are affecting your physical health. But also, this is a house of work, of servitude in some ways. How are you serving others? You know, is your job, is your line of work fulfilling? And do you feel like you're actually helping and serving the way you feel led to right now? Those questions and topics are coming up strong. So without further ado, feel like your cards are ready. So I'm going to be drawing one at a time here. And I'm doing a week by week spread. Okay, so for the first week, for the first week, we have some strong feminine energy for you, Taurus. So we have the Queen of Wands showing up right off the bat here. Sorry about that honking going on. I don't know, my neighbor's having a struggle, I guess. So the Queen of Wands here. In the first week of October, a lot of you Tauruses are just going to be focusing on mastering your energy. Focusing and mastering how you spend your physical energy. You know, are you working too hard? Are you working too much? Are you laying back? You know, are you laying low, being too lazy? You know, what is in excess? Are you being too excessive one way or another with your energy, with your efforts? That is coming up with the Queen of Wands. And it's, you know, we have two queens here. So it's about really taking a soft approach. There's going to be a soft approach here in the first week for you when it comes to that. In a sense, though, of really, you know, of really mastering it. We have the Queen of Swords influencing, showing up here next. With the Queen of Swords, Taurus, she does have her back to the Queen of Wands. There could be some sort of strife, disagreement going on with an air sign, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. We are in Libra season most of October, so you might be facing a little bit of a challenge and disagreement from them. Specifically, a female air sign. And they might be really set on doing something a certain way. And I'm hearing that you're not really going to be able to change their mind. You know, they're pretty set. They're pretty stubborn in their way of thinking. This could be you, Taurus, but I'm sensing that this is the other person, mostly. So, it's about taking the wisdom from that person, acknowledging and respecting. You know, it's like these two queens together. They can respect their differences of opinion. So there's, you know, some sort of difference of opinion that is going to be the way it is, but it's informing to you right now, okay? So it's really about just kind of accepting it for the way it is. You know, accepting that other person for the way they are, for the way that they believe, for the way that they think, and vice versa. But it is going to be informative to you. It may not necessarily change your mind. You might not necessarily change their mind, but you know, take the information that comes. There will be something helpful or enlightening about it. Like I said, this is really information that is going to be focusing on how you are spending your physical and, of course, even mental energy. And really how you can master that. Mind over matter. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. Let's move on to the second week. Okay. We have the Lord and the Six of Pentacles. All right. So the second week is whenever that full moon in Aries happens, Taurus. So that is looking to be quite pivotal for you in some way. Because the Lord here is representing Aries energy very strongly. So I'm hearing right off the bat for a lot of you Tauruses that there's a focus in the second week here to really be the warrior in something and stand up and be the leader in some ways. You're needing to step up and take leadership over some aspect of your life here. It could simply just be stepping up and taking responsibility, Taurus, for some of your actions. Just how you've been acting, how you've been behaving, and the results of that behavior and those actions. Taking more responsibility over that in some way. Now, this could also just be taking more responsibility, like in the workplace, in your personal life, like with a group and the community even, taking on more of that leadership role where you're having to just kind of take control of the situation and help lead other people. That is coming up for some of you for sure. Quite strongly. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, people are really going to respond to you well. People need you to step up in the second week. You see in this image here, the hands being extended to the old man who is helping them. You know, some of you are going to be taking this sort of role of financial advisor, I'm hearing, and financial helper. So some of you Tauruses, you just might be in the second week, especially there, helping others through giving money. You know, giving a little bit of money to those in need, or giving some sort of resource. You know, maybe going to like a food pantry where you're helping out, helping dish out food, literally helping feed people. And then, you know, just more importantly and specifically, in a way, Taurus, this is just about being more of service in the second week. And the best way you can be more of service here is through leadership. Through sharing that leadership role. You know, stepping into that leadership role, sharing those leadership skills that you have. And, you know, going back to the responsibility thing here, there is a responsibility that you owe to yourself in spending wisely when it comes to your health, is what I'm hearing. Spending wisely and responsibly when it comes to matters of health. There might be a need to organize your money and giving habits a little bit more here too for some of you. And almost knocked over my cup for you in the second week here. But there's definitely a giving nature showing up here. And it's okay in the second week, especially there, to take a little bit more control. So third week, we have the Hermit showing up. Boom. Hermit. Earth energy showing up here. So Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This could very well just be representing you, your energy, Taurus. There's a need, especially I'm getting here whenever we approach Scorpio season, where you're going to want to take a little bit more time to reflect. And there's a need to reflect on how you approach things, how you communicate yourself and communicate your feelings. I'm getting that strongly. You know, we have the Ace of Swords paired right next to the Hermit here. Okay, So there's like this need and feeling of needing to reflect and take a moment to figure out how you can re-communicate something or just communicate something differently. You know, perhaps it's, especially when it comes to an intimate relationship, how to sort of more appropriately, maybe more softly even, communicate your beliefs and your opinions, I'm hearing. Yeah. So that's specifically coming up here in the third week. Also, that third week might just be a good time where you are spiritually sort of soul searching. You know, whether it be for yourself or going to see a psychic, Reiki artist, whatever. You're getting, with the Ace of Swords, it's like when you take the time to do that, you get the solution. You see the sword in hand rising from the water here. This is, yeah, this is getting a solution. I'm feeling this beautiful feeling of victory, of yes, that's it. Yes, that is what I needed to hear. You know, yes, that confirms what I have been wondering. That's coming in the third week here. So that's beautiful. And it's like you get that confirmation and that yes, that clarity, Taurus, whenever you really, you know, take that moment with the Hermit. And this is really, you know, going back to that 6th house energy that's affecting you this month. It's really going back to that and listening to the cues of your body, the cues that your body is giving you. You know, your spirit does speak through your body, and you're really tuning into that this month, and especially right there in that third week. Okay, moving on to the 4th week here. Before we actually discuss the 4th week here, I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention to you, so I don't want to forget. I am doing a few free giveaways. So in order to enter to win this beautifully moon-shaped stone, all natural stone, I have a few crystals here, moon-shaped, moon-charged here. In order to enter in to win this, Taurus, follow me on my Facebook. I'll give more clear instructions on how to do that. Also, if you're one of the first 5 people who buys a personal reading from me through my Etsy shop, you'll get one of these lovely moon-shaped, moon-charged crystals. I have everything from tiger's eye here to agate to rose quartz. Beautiful little thing. So I just wanted to do something a little extra there for you. So by all means, check that out at the end of this reading. The links are going to be in the descriptions box below. So yeah, pretty sure. Did I forget to tell you that at the beginning? I think I did. I got carried away with your psychic messages. So, back to it. Moving on to the 4th week, we have the 5 of Pentacles showing up, and then the Magician. So, at this point, we're in Scorpio season, affecting this different part of your life that has to do with intimacy, partnership, business, personal, marriage. 5 of Pentacles. I'm hearing the words, the one that got away. Some of you, whether you've been dating or in a solid relationship, there's a feeling here of the one that got away. Someone who feels like they need to take a break, perhaps. Someone who might be challenging you with some sort of contract, reanalysis of a partnership even, especially in business, but it could mean personal as well. Specifically, I'm getting that it could be a male. You know, so especially for you female Tauruses who are watching, could be a male figure who is bringing this up. But yeah, there's something that wants to be reanalyzed or even broke. You know, you see this woman in the Five of Pentacles mourning in some way. So there might be a feeling of sort of loss, of losing a partnership or business endeavor specifically that you thought was going to be it, that you thought was going to work out. And it's like Spirit is calling you to look elsewhere when it comes to that. So whatever specifically, whatever area of life this is for you, Taurus, that is speaking of, you know, you're being instructed here to redirect your energy in that area, to let it go and redirect your energy. Look elsewhere, with the Magician showing up next to this. Okay, look elsewhere. That's what I'm hearing with the Magician here. Mercury goes retrograde at the end of the month, actually on Halloween Day, on Samhain. So the Magician is very much influenced by the planet Mercury. So Mercury retrograde might be, you know, asking a part of your life, asking you to step away from just a part of your life, you know, whether you willfully invite this, want this or not. But there's a little bit of a separation, of a step back from a relationship or from a business partnership, something along those lines. And I also see some of you Tauruses, this energy specifically speaking of manifesting more money, or manifesting, you know, use your powers of manifestation and the law of attraction here to invite in more financial opportunity, more concrete partnerships and terms when it comes to, you know, creating a contract that everybody is going to agree with. Creating something that's just going to be more befitting. And, you know, really, of course, with the Magician, as often with the Magician, it's about creating something completely new. But you have all the tools in the fourth week to do this, Taurus. Don't let your emotions overwhelm you here, because you do have all of the tools you need to fix this. Whether it be, like I said, personal for you or more business related, it is fixable, is what I'm getting with this energy. I love that the Magician's here. Magician means it is fixable. But there will be a period of separation there. And it's a good time to get reacquainted with yourself, I'm hearing in some ways. Getting reacquainted with yourself and going back to how you share your energy or how you share your funds. All of that. So quick review here, Taurus. The influencing energies that are showing up strong here are air energy, Aries energy, and even specifically Virgo, Taurus energy, such as yourself, lesser degree Capricorn. So some powerful stuff. Pay attention to, Taurus, to any signs you might see of crane here. Crane can come as a warning signal, but it can also come as a confirmation signal. And that you will know based on the moment on which kind of signal or confirmation or warning, you know, crane is wanting to give you. You'll know in the moment. Trust your instincts. So, real quick before we go here, Taurus, I am doing a new video series I'm super excited about because it is all about myths and prophecies. And I'm making it a little extra fun. Might be dressing up as an elf, might have white long hair in that one, and a special little companion with me as well. So by all means, please check it out. They're coming out here in October. And yeah, I spent a lot of time researching and producing those ones, so I'm really proud of them, really proud of them. And don't forget, if you want to enter in to win one of these lovely natural stones or crystals, follow me on Facebook or be one of the first 5 to buy a personal reading from me in my Etsy shop. And you'll get one of those. And you'll get one, I'll select one that's based off of the energy of your reading and which one will be most healing and appropriate for you at this moment in time. So, check all that out. Links and everything below in the descriptions box, my dear Taurus. And that is where I leave you today. Happy Samhain. Oh dear, I said it wrong that time. Halloween, you know. Enjoy your holiday, and I'll see you soon in my elvish form, though. Take care.